Recently, I saw an incredibly fascinating creature on the internet. This insect is not a centipede. It's a real African mutant that grows to enormous sizes. It has more than 100 legs, and I decided to buy this giant black monster for myself. This morning, I received what seemed like an ordinary box at first glance. But the courier who brought it would probably be shocked if he knew what was inside. Let's find out! I've called in a specialist who will sniff the box and tell me if it's safe to open. Okay, looks like the cat has given the green light to open the container. Let's unpack it and see what's waiting for us inside. My God, look at these amazing black monsters. Meet the Mellipede, one of the largest insects of its kind in the world. This is a giant African millipede. Just look at its terrifying appearance. But despite how scary it looks, these insects are completely harmless to humans. They don't have venom or any pincers that could hurt you. However, they do have something much more interesting for self-defense. Can you guess what it is? Do they just curl up into a ball and pretend to be dead? Well, almost, but they also have powerful special glands that release an extremely foul smell when threatened. And if they feel seriously endangered, these creatures can even release biological waste with an absolutely horrific stench. Millipedes have over 100 legs. They're an extraordinary type of insect. But wait, why do they need so many legs? A centipede, for example, has way fewer, but these black little guys can have several hundred. First of all, it's worth mentioning that a millipede can have over 200 tiny ultra-sensitive legs that are able to detect the slightest ground vibrations. That's how the millipede navigates in the dark, because its small, nearly blind eyes don't help much. I take a simple transparent container and place it on the table. It looks plain, but in my mind, it's a future little world. A world ruled by silence, moisture, and a strange, delicate harmony. Slowly, I pour moist coconut bark onto the bottom. It's dark, like fresh earth after rain, and it softly crunches beneath my fingers. I smooth it out with my hands, feeling the moisture wrap around my skin. This layer is like a carpet for my future guests, a place where they can hide, explore, and feel safe. Then comes the moment I've been waiting for. I gently transfer 3 millipedes into their new home. Their bodies flex and curve as they touch the bark dish, as if they instantly recognize something familiar. They move slowly, carefully, as if they don't want to disturb the silence. I place a small piece of apple, a thin, juicy slice. It's their first meal in their new home. Their tiny eyes like little black specks that catch the light. It's as if they're looking everywhere and nowhere at once, and those delicate pincers, they resemble the fine tools of a watchmaker. They gently lift bits of apple to their mouths, slowly, methodically, as if savoring every millimeter. Watching them feels like witnessing a miniature performance of nature. No rush, no fear, just the pure primal rhythm of life. The Mellipede is an omnivorous detritivore. Its diet is mainly made up of decaying leaves, fungi, microorganisms, and sometimes even small invertebrates. But the most fascinating part, the Mellipede can synthesize a special enzyme that allows it to break down toxic substances, including alkaloids. That's why it can safely feed on certain types of fungi that would be deadly to most other creatures. I decided to place my centipede next to the Mellipede just to see what would happen. In the wild, these creatures often cross paths. They can live side by side, under the same stones, inside the same rotting log. But what feels natural in the forest can be something entirely different in the artificial world of a terrarium. In the next video, you'll see their first real encounter, a moment that could either change the terrarium's dynamics or leave me truly shocked. Thanks for watching. See you soon.